Hey First Alliance family, this is Pastor Paul Smith coming to you in our 5th video blog. This is just a short time for me to talk about a few things in the life of our church that I want to make sure you don't miss. And the first thing that I want to talk about is that statement that Jesus made in Matthew chapter 7, where he says, narrow is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life. Broad is the road that leads to destruction, but narrow is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life. And in that context, it was the shepherds that walked the narrow roads as they led their sheep. In essence, Jesus is saying he is our shepherd and we are his sheep and we follow him. The reason I say that is that on April 28th, the Sunday after Easter, we're starting a new sermon series on the 23rd Psalm. You see, you can walk the narrow road, the hard road of following Jesus when you know the characteristics, the heart, and the love of the shepherd. You see, to walk that narrow road, to keep following Jesus, you have to know the goodness of the shepherd, and the 23rd Psalm does that clearer than almost any in the Bible. So we're going to take 5 weeks, starting on April 28th, to look in depth at that psalm so we can follow Jesus on the road that leads to life. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we have a night coming up in May, and it's Vision Night. We as a leadership team and as a staff have been praying and in a lot of conversations and just observing with what God is doing in the life of our church. We've been in conversations with you, and we believe that we're in a point where we can come to the congregation with clarity, and we can come to the congregation with excitement, saying this is how we believe that God wants us to walk and trust him into the future. So in the month of May, the date should be appearing on the screen, we'll come together as a church that evening, and we will just hear what we believe and how we believe the Lord is leading us into the future. So we're excited about this. This has been a total team effort, and we're just excited about what God's going to do in our future, and we invite you into this because we believe we're better together. So those two things are coming up, and you don't want to miss it. Thanks so much.